right, Ash Crossan back here at Comic-Con, and it's not a Comic-Con if we don't talk to the wonderful Felicia Day.
Hey, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you for stopping by.
You know, it's wonderful to be here. I was kind of on the fence about whether I was going to be here this year, and then I was like, you have to go. And then I got some great opportunities to come down, but it's been 1,000 days since the last Comic-Con.
I keep saying that. I'm like, it's been over 1,000 days.
And it feels a little bit like putting on a dress that doesn't quite fit, but you really love that dress and you want to make it work. So
what does it feel like to be back? Because this is probably the longest break that you've had.
Yeah, I've become a different person. I think we all have. You know, I used to be the Comic-Con person. You know, I mean, I'm not high on myself. It's just like my world centered around Comic-Con. Yeah. I threw parties. All my content was like, what can I premiere at Comic-Con? Like, it was the focus of about 10 years of my life. And so coming back, like, more casually without having, you know, assistants and executives and, you know, cast members to take care of. Like, I did it almost all myself, but I had a company, and boy, it's a lot more fun in a way, because I can just kind of do my own thing and I could just be a civvy and buy stuff. And yeah, it's nice. I mean, I do miss, you know, being doing awesome things, but I got to do something with the Lord of the Rings, the Power of the Rings this morning. So I was like, I got a glimpse of the fancy part, and now I just kind of want to go shopping.
Go shopping, get some art. Yeah. What are your must-gets when you...
I always get dice. I always get a thing of dice because I don't know. It's kind of a memento. I just love dice, even though I don't get to play D&D in person. I'm just like, oh, I want dice. I think they're beautiful. My daughter loves playing with them. I always have to get a stuffed animal for her because when I go on a work trip, she's crushed. Kids love their parents, hopefully. So I have to get her a gift, and then I usually go buy some of the more indie comic books, comic booths, and try to get some, you know, some interesting titles that I probably wouldn't pick up because I don't really go to the comic store as much anymore. So I get a lot of reading, and I'm excited to do that after this. And just look, there's some amazing. I have to tell you, the art and the figurines this year are just feels like there's more companies who do it, and just like broader interests. And I don't know, I just really I love it, and I can't wait to buy stuff later.
I know, it's like there's something for literally everybody.
It's true.
If you want to party, you can go to parties. If you want to buy comics, if you want to buy art, if you want to get some breaking movies news and TV news.
Yeah, it's fun.
So this Walking Dead project is so exciting. It's really cool. Tell me a little bit about it.
It is a mile. It's a massively interactive live event. So it's kind of hype. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people coming together to play a game together. And as a MMO addict from very long ago, I mean, everybody knows that I was addicted to WoW, but they don't really know I was addicted to Diablo before that. And then this game called Puzzle Pirates, I was addicted to that. So, and actually this kind of has that same spirit a little bit, because it is... They're not mini games, but there are kind of mini games where you get influence points. But with those influence points, you can actually... with your fellow game players, influence the story. So this is a massive undertaking as far as writing, story, and personnel that are going to be running this for like 18 weeks. So it's very cool. It's on Facebook, and you know, you can play for free. So it's not like a pay to play thing.
Right.
Everyone can play for free.
So do you have like, how many scripts do you get? Because you have to go. It can go any direction at any time.
I mean, thank goodness I don't have to write this thing, because every single week there are bids, and you use your points that you play with to influence the outcome. Like, I think last week they killed off a character because it is permanent. There's no like there's no save scumming. There's no retconning. Like Jamie died. One of these twins died, which I was like kind of rooting for, but whatever. The writing is great, and the characters are really ones that you really glom onto, just like any Walking Dead. This is canon for the comics, you know, in the non-AMC universe. So it is canon, and it's cool. It's set in Alaska, and it's just, you get kind of invested in these characters, and then you communally with the other players can decide whether they live or die, which is very cool.
Wow. So who else is on this? We have...
Well, Yvette Nicole Brown is my co-host. So she, every week starting in August, well, there's kind of a beta period right now. And then at the end of, in August, the actual run's going to start. And then she's going to be doing interviews and things on Monday with a live stream on Facebook. And then I have on Fridays, basically I'm playing the game, I'm interviewing people, I'm just having fun. And it's really, I mean, I play the game a lot because I love mini games. And so chopping wood, fishing, I'm an expert fisher in every video game. And so there's a fishing I'm playing this thing.
That's so funny. I was literally talking to somebody for the Gotham Knights team yesterday, and I was like, one of my favorite things to do in games is like not the main storyline.
Exactly.
Like in Far Cry 5, you would just catch me fishing for hours.
I love it. Far Cry is great for fishing. WoW is great for fishing. Stardew Valley, great for fishing. Yeah, there's a lot. Like even Mario Odyssey. Like I was playing that with my daughter, and she was like, "Mama, stop fishing." I was like, "I gotta get all the fish, baby."
Play the main storyline. It's like no.
I want to do all the side quests. I do everything that the game doesn't want me to do first. Yeah.
So what else do you have coming up?
I am so, it's been a weird COVID. So I've been doing a lot of writing. And so I have a couple of big writing projects that are going to be coming out next year. So I can't really talk about it. So I've just been writing and doing a lot of hosting, which has been such a blessing because I just did something for the Lord of the Rings, the Power of the Rings this morning. And it was so cool to see. I mean, that was the best Hall H panel I've ever seen. They use this wraparound screen and you're just like, what is going on? I have a couple of really cool, I have a graphic novel. I have a couple of really cool writing projects that are being produced right now that are out next year. And hopefully with COVID, I'm getting back into all the acting stuff. I kind of took a step away, to be honest with you, at a baby. And with COVID, I just was like, I think I need to concentrate on her and I need to Twitch stream a lot. So I've been Twitch streaming quite a bit if you want to watch me play some video games.
Of course we do.
Exactly. So I'm going to hopefully I'll have some on-screen stuff that I could talk about next year.
I feel like COVID was a little bit of a halftime for a lot of people where you were like, what do I really want to do?
I mean, I clearly just want to eat bread and play video games. I mean, to be honest with you, I cannot say that I was the most, I was productive in a really good way and that I refocused my life not around my work. Like my identity is not my work. Yeah. And I think it's so much healthier. I love what I did and do. I love making things, but the constant need to be in the race, impressing people outside my family is not as important to me. I really want to balance that out more. And COVID being very challenging for a lot of people was a gift to me in that it made me unplug and made me realize you don't have a life outside of your work. And you need to focus more on the people around you who, if you need to get to the airport, who's going to pick you up? Those people.
Yes.
So.
Especially at LAX, you need a ride.
So it's like having a friend with a truck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone needs a friend with a truck, a friend with a pool.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Friend with a pool. Yeah.
Yeah. Friend with a pool.
Yeah. A masseuse, a doctor and a lawyer. You can be like, hey, is this okay? Yeah.
Yes.
So an accountant would be
nice.
What's
going on with my elbow?
Yeah. Well, I know it's not, what about this medication? I'm having a side effect. Yeah. No, it's been really rejuvenative. And honestly, I was so burnt out for I did my company Geek and Sundry for 2012, like 7 years, and when I had a baby, I really took a step back and I was really burnt out, and having a child is the hardest thing that anybody could ever go through. Yeah. And really, really hard. And so I was not creatively full for a long time. And I'm really blessed that the COVID gifted me my muse back in a way. Yeah. And I can write and I have stories I want to tell and I don't care how I tell them. I just want to do it. And it's been, I hate to say that. I mean, I feel like such a jerk, but it's been a real blessing the last couple of years.
I've had the same thing where you're like on hustle autopilot.
Yeah.
And then you're like, wait,
I'm living. And these are the days of my life.
Years are passing by.
Yeah. And am I doing the thing that I really like to do? Or am I doing the thing that makes me the most money? Or like the most impressing people who don't really care, when we're unplugged? Like if they're not checking in on you, then they don't care about you other than your work. Yeah. And so, work is finite. You are forever, So I don't know. I don't mean to be philosophical, but it's just fun.
Deep here.
It's just fun. And, I'm actually having this job with the, Last Mile. I'm just like, I'm working with really, really brilliant, kind, creative people. Yeah. And they're trying to do something different with this. And I really admire that. It's always been my passion, taking, creativity and technology and trying to mix it up and do something new. And, I think COVID really taught us that anything communal is going to be super satisfying. So I'm really excited to see where this journey goes with this game.
Oh, yeah. So is this, you said it was how many episodes?
It's 18 weeks.
18 weeks.
Yeah. And we're in beta now for a couple more weeks. And I think in mid-August it starts up. It's really ruthless. Some of the story points, I don't know how the writers are doing it because every week they're going to have to write new material. They're going to throw away a lot of material because they don't know if the audience chooses this, we're going to go down this branch and this branch. So it's kind of choose your own adventure, but with a hive mind.
Yeah. I was like, it's like the live action choose your own adventure, but also the hive mind thing where people are like, jump like everybody wants.
I know. There's going to be a
bad
lot of
stuff to
people.
happen.
Yeah, play this game. So people who are good play this game because there's some people who are like, I want to get as many points as, but I'm going to do the most thing that wrecks the story, which is fun too.
That's fun.
Yeah, it is.
Well, congrats on everything.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks a lot.
And enjoy the rest of your con.
Yeah, you too.